Hello Scorpio, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with a bonus reading for you guys. This is a general reading, Scorpio, and it is timeless. So whenever you're guided to tune in and hopefully the reading resonates with you, I truly hope that it helps you and offers you guidance. And it's not going to be for every Scorpio out there, so please do take from this whatever resonates with you and release the rest. In the event that you are interested in obtaining a personal private reading from me, all of that information, Scorpio, is down below in the description box. I will also have a list of all of the card decks that I use for my readings. So I ended up getting a brand new deck, Scorpio. You guys are the very first sign that I will be using this deck for, and it's by Fallona from Medium on a Mission. It's called When Spirit Speaks. So if you're familiar with my readings and my channel, you'll know that I like to pull a couple of focus messages to start off my readings so that it kind of gives us a starting point as to what's going on in a particular situation. So let's take a look at that using this card deck for the very first time ever. So angels and spirit guides focusing on Scorpio's energies for this bonus reading. Timeless energy. Please bring forward whatever message Scorpio needs to focus on for this particular bonus reading. All right, let's see what Spirit has got to say or needs to say at this time, Scorpio. All right, I'm guided to this one. We've got health coming through here. So some of you guys might actually have some health struggles, health issues, or if it's not you, Scorpio, then it might be somebody that's close to you. It could be a family member, a loved one, whether romantic in nature or not. Somebody's health is an issue at this time. This could certainly also be tapping into vitality and your well-being, okay? And if those things have suffered before, then perhaps it's time to welcome in changes in regard to your health, especially if you've been taking better care of yourself, making an effort to improve your health, okay? So that's one of the focus messages coming through here for this reading. So angels and spirit guides, I wanted to grab an additional focus message for you, Scorpio, from the Angel Answers deck. So let's take a look and see what else I can focus on here and grab for you for this reading. So angels and spirit guides for Scorpio, please. What else do we need to bring forward at this time? Look at that. It says don't stop. Interestingly enough, in regard to health, you know, if you have, for example, been on a weight loss journey and you've been successful at it, or you've hit some roadblocks there, don't stop. And eventually things are going to improve. And in other areas of your life where you've been on a particular journey or you've been working really hard at something, you know, this is confirmation from the angels to let you know that you should absolutely keep going, and those rewards, that recognition, the hard work will pay off. Okay? All right, Scorpio. So I really want to start off with some romance angels with this particular bonus reading for you, Scorpio. So let's start off and see what's going on in love and romance in your relationships, romantic connections. Let's take a look at that and see what it is that you need to be made aware of if you're not already. So angels and spirit guides for Scorpio, please, for this reading. What is it that Scorpio needs to be made aware of at this time? Codependency. And it's so interesting how we've got health represented here. You know, so for those of you who are dealing with addictions, that's part of the energy of this card. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. If this is you, Scorpio, and if you have been struggling with this, or finally getting to the point where you know you need assistance or professional help to get a hold of your health, okay? It's so interesting how these cards are falling together. Stay on course. You know, you can beat this. You can overcome this. Don't stop. You know, don't stop your journey. Don't stop your progress. If it's a loved one that's dealing with this, it's being indicated here as well. Okay? Interesting combination of cards so far, Scorpio. So for whoever is resonating with that, I truly hope that if it's you, Scorpio, that you're finally on the right path to get your health back in order. And again, if it's not you, It's either a loved one or somebody that you care very much for, and they're dealing with this and possibly struggling with it, and finally coming to terms that they need help. We do have religious factors coming through here as well, Scorpio. That card reads, your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Now, if you're dealing with somebody who's got addictions and it's bad enough to the point where their health is being compromised or affected, perhaps you've turned to prayer in regard to this issue. You may also feel that you're spiritually connected to this individual. And it doesn't have to be romantic in nature, guys. It can be a parent as well. It could be a sibling, a relative, a really good friend. You know, it doesn't have to be a romantic interest that is dealing with this, but certainly it could be. Okay? What else, please, for Scorpio at this time for this bonus timeless reading, please, angels and spirit guides? True love. So for some of you that are resonating with this, it could certainly be somebody that you have a lot of love for. You feel that they are your true love, they are your romance of a lifetime, and you might be coming forward as their support system to help them get through this time in their life, if indeed they are dealing with addictive behavior here. And if it has nothing to do with that, you're just tapping into the energies of somebody, Scorpio, that you're thinking about for this reading, and this person is coming forward representing a true love in your life, in your heart. Perhaps you know this, perhaps you've finally just woken up to this realization, and perhaps they also have come to open up their heart and mind to know that this is how they feel about you as well. Romance of a lifetime. That's beautiful. What else, please, for Scorpio? Angels and spirit guides, what else do we need to know here? What else do we need to know for you, Scorpio? It is safe for you to love. It's safe for you to love this person that you feel is your true love, Scorpio, even if they are battling addictions, okay? With the two focus cards that are here, health and don't stop, I feel for anyone that is identifying with this storyline that this person may have finally opened up their possibilities to what they can do by way of healing, putting their health first. If they've struggled with this all their life, finally they've gotten to the point maybe that they know that they have to find a different path, or it's going to compromise their life, their longevity, their vitality, and their health. But it is coming through here, Scorpio, to let you know that it's still safe for you to love this person. And it might actually be your love that brings about healing or contributes to their healing. Bottom of the deck is playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. I do feel that you and this person that you have in mind for this reading, Scorpio, when you guys spend time together, it's very playful energy. You guys have a lot of fun together. Lots of fun times indicated through that. For some of you, I am tapping into divine feminine energy with that codependency card. It's interesting because I typically tap into divine masculine energy, but in this instance, for some of you, I feel it might actually be a divine feminine who's battling addictions here. Of course, it doesn't have to be so gender specific, but I just tapped into that just now. Okay, so let's add some tarot to this, Scorpio. Let's take a look and see what else needs to come through here for you for this reading. This bonus reading, again, timeless, guys. It doesn't have to be any specific timeline. It's truly whenever you're guided to tune in and watch this, and if you happen to resonate with the messages, I truly hope that it offers you assistance and a better understanding of what's going on in a particular situation. All right, angels and spirit guides for Scorpio, please. What else do we need to know? Authority. For some of you, this could represent a father figure, and or it could be that the person that you are thinking about could be the father of your children, if you happen to be divine feminine tuning in. This is the Emperor card in traditional tarot. Typically, it does tap into fire energy, specifically Aries. So this is somebody who is a very masculine person, very strong. Somebody that is very logical in their way of thinking. And if you happen to be thinking about a person that resonates with that type of energy, specifically, it's usually divine masculine, but really whoever it is that you're thinking about that has that type of energy, very logical. They use their logic and reason to create very positive changes and positive outcomes in a situation that is being challenged. And for my divine feminines who happen to be thinking about a divine masculine who is dealing with addictions, I feel that this person has the capability of overcoming that issue. It's going to take time, it's going to take healing, but they, I feel, have the capability of succeeding. Look at the card right after the Emperor. We do have the Ace of Wands, more fire energy. So for some of you, truly, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius might be the person that you are thinking about for this reading. Passion ignited is what's indicated on that particular card. There is a potential here to reignite the passions in this relationship. And I feel for those of you resonating with a partner, a person dealing with some health issues, namely addictive behavior, and it has affected your connection with them, your romantic connection with them, I feel that there will be a new start that is offered here by way of this Ace of Wands. This is somebody that, Scorpio, either inspires you or you inspire them. And I feel if it is you that is inspiring this individual, then it's that inspiration and it's your love and attention that may actually help them to heal and continue on their journey of healing. Wow. Let's see what else. What else, please, for Scorpio, angels and spirit guides? For this bonus reading, what else do we need to know, please? Whoa. Okay. So this is the Nine of Pentacles. That's earth energy. It does say in the upright material harvest, but it is coming up reversed here. The Nine of Pentacles in the upright is, it does indicate something coming to fruition and somebody who's very grateful for the things that they have in their life. Now, this is coming up reversed in this particular reading. So this is somebody who could be living beyond their means, somebody who is creating a false sense of success, you know, especially if they are embarrassed perhaps to be sharing what's going on in their lives, especially if it is in regard to addictions that they're battling or some other obstacle that's getting in the way of their success. You know, so they might be actually pretending, especially when they're with you, Scorpio, to make you think that everything's actually going well in their lives, especially in the material sense. But I feel right now that this person is going through some challenges. Yeah. And living beyond one's means, you know, especially for those of you who know somebody who specifically has a drug problem or a drinking problem. Perhaps a lot of the money that they earn is going towards their addiction, and so it's tapping them out to where they can't afford to do anything else. They can't afford to eat, they can't afford to pay their bills, can't afford to pay the electricity, the mortgage, the rent, whatever. You know, that type of energy there. And it's crazy too, because this is somebody who could actually be obsessed with working, but it's almost like they're working to earn money, to almost spend it before they've earned it. And if you're dealing with somebody like that, again, with codependent behavior towards some sort of addiction, then that's where all of their money is going. I know that this is so specific, but that's what I'm tapping into there. Let's see what else. What else for Scorpio, please? Angels and spirit guides. What else do we need to know, please, for Scorpio for this bonus reading? Okay. That's the Death card in traditional tarot. It does say transformation. Another reverse card flying out. So the Death card in reverse is actually fear of change. Somebody's holding on and creating stagnant energy in their own life. Decay. And if this person doesn't get help, or if they don't recognize that they need help in regard to their addictions, or truly whatever is bringing forward this codependent energy in this scenario, Scorpio, whoever is dealing with it, it could be you, it could certainly be the other person that you have in mind for this reading. The Death card in reversed. They're afraid to make those changes, to actually make those changes stick, and holding on to perhaps something that's familiar to them, holding on to their addictions, holding on to this codependent behavior. So there are some of you guys who might be resonating with this reading, and someone's health is compromised here. So whoever it is, there are changes that need to be implemented here, but they're afraid to make those changes. And so it is creating no action, no movement. It's creating stagnation. It's a situation that's just almost rotting away because they haven't dealt with it in so long. And perhaps part of this don't stop card that's coming through is that they've lost faith, and the angels are coming through to let them know. It's like, don't stop believing that you can make the changes in your life. Wow. There are, I feel, a lot of challenges that this person might be dealing with, because I'm really not feeling here, Scorpio, that it could be you, although for some of you guys it could, but I feel more so that it's somebody that you're thinking about for this reading, and they have a very specific problem and challenge that they are going through right now, and it's affecting their health. It might even be affecting yours, especially if you are entwined in this person's life. It's affecting you too. So part of this don't stop energy is don't stop taking care of yourself as well. The bottom of the deck is the Truth card, which in traditional tarot is the Judgment card. So it's a day of reflection, it's a day of reckoning, it's a day of awakening. And I feel that's what this person needs. They need to face the truth. They need to be able to hear the truth. So for some of you guys, it might go as far as an intervention with this individual. We've got more fire energy represented there. So I can't help but feel with the heavy fire sign presence in this reading that for some of you, it could be a Leo, an Aries, or a Sagittarius. But of course, it doesn't have to be. But those are the signs that keep repeating itself in this reading. So this is actually a really beautiful card to come through here because it's much needed. This does represent rebirth, a spiritual awakening, a resurrection, a renewal, and with that Death card in the reverse, they are afraid to make those changes. And so it is creating non-movement, very stagnant energy. But the Truth card, the Judgment card, brings movement anyway. This situation, it's going to have new life brought into it, which is so needed here, I feel. It's a new phase. It's a transformation, which is so perfect considering this is the Death card, and it does say transformation, but it is coming up reversed. And now we've got the truth coming forward, still bringing that transformation anyway. So it's almost like this person is fighting it. It's like they know they got to change, but they're afraid to change. But the universe steps in on their behalf and brings that transformation anyway. It could be an intervention. It could be family, friends that intervene and help this person out. It could be your love. It could be the energy that you bring forth to this person to create healing. And again, Scorpio, for some of you, it might actually be you that is in that space. And if it is, it's time to face the truth. It's time to face the music, so to speak, of what needs to be dealt with here. This is a wake-up call that the Judgment card is bringing forward. It's trying to get your attention, or it's trying to get this person's attention. And they need to pay attention. It's almost like this bell is ringing nonstop to grab someone's attention and no one's paying attention. So, it's here and it's not going to stop ringing until somebody realizes that, oh, it's a wake-up call. I better answer. For those of you guys in separation from somebody with these addictive issues or some health issues that have caused problems in the connection, this person, I feel, Scorpio, really wants to make amends and come back to you. They're wanting your forgiveness. It's up to you, of course, if you want to accept that forgiveness or apology or have them come back into your life. It's totally your call. The Judgment card is wanting you to evaluate where you've been, evaluate the past. Is it worth entertaining the past coming back? Because the Judgment card wants to bring forward the element of forgiveness, of acceptance and healing, so that the situation, so that you and this other person, you guys can move forward. It doesn't necessarily mean that you guys are going to move forward together. But I feel that if you are in separation from somebody that you feel is your true love, they do want to come back to you as a better person. They recognize that this has been a problem. Their health may have been compromised here. And they're trying to, I feel, get to the point where they can welcome in those changes that they know need to happen. But there's fear, truly, standing in the way of that progress. And the Judgment card has other plans, It's like, if you don't want to change, I'm going to make those changes for you. Significant changes need to be made here. And that's part of the energy, too, of the Judgment card. It's a perfect card, really, to represent what's going on here. It's improved conditions in one's life. Somebody needs to be honest with themselves and trust what they know to be their truth. And if this person has been lying to themselves about where things have been in their life, especially in regard to addictions, especially in regard to how it has affected their health, especially in regard to how it has affected their romantic life, it's time for them to face the truth. Bury that past and start over. Start fresh. There is a new beginning that is possible here if this person can actually welcome in those changes and make those changes. So for some of my Scorpios, I feel that you might just be waiting for them to get the ball rolling towards making the necessary changes in their life. Some of you guys might be in this waiting period, just feel like you're in limbo and you're just waiting for them to finally get their act together. The possibility of them doing that, it's here. It's here. And we do have a fresh start indicated as well with the Ace of Wands. The potential for a new beginning to create a better future for each other, for both of you. the potential is here, guys, okay? So let's add to this with some Mystic Moon oracles, and let's see what else needs to come through here. So angels and spirit guides for Scorpio, please. What else do we need to know at this time in regard to this person or whatever else Scorpio needs to be made aware of at this time? It may or may not have anything to do with this storyline because I know it's super specific. So let's see if we can find another storyline that's coming through here that's unrelated to that. Let's take a look. Angels and spirit guides for Scorpio. What else do we need to know at this time, please? What else is going on with you, Scorpio? Or what else do you need to know? Divine Feminine. If you happen to be Divine Feminine tuning in, it's grabbing from your vibration here. Look at the next card after that. Grief. Both of these cards for me represent pretty heavy Divine Feminine energy. Okay, of course, due to the images that are on each card, but I just typically gravitate towards Divine Feminine energy from that. This grief card to me represents the Three of Swords, which is air energy. So for some of you, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini might be the person that you are thinking about for this reading. A Divine Feminine is coming through here with a broken heart. Somebody who's hurt as a result of a separation from somebody. Could be you, Scorpio, that feels this way. Very sad, very melancholy, heartbroken, really, being in separation from more than likely somebody that you feel, Scorpio, is your true love. It hurts you to be away from this person. But if it is tied in with this codependency, addictions are affecting your romantic life issue that's going on with this person, then that's certainly understandable why you are in this space. But I don't think that they're going to stay there, okay? I feel that there is finally shifting and movement. You know, we do have that Judgment card that is bringing forward transformation. So they might be resisting it, but I feel that either through intervention either through people or the universe just stepping in and putting this person on the right path, will help heal this individual, not only in the physical sense, but other areas of their well-being that need to be addressed. Look at that. We've got regret flying out the deck. Divine Masculine energy for me. Look at that image. He's got his hands buried in his face buried in his hands, and he's just in this space of regret. And if it is a Divine Masculine dealing with addictions here, he may have a lot of regret over what has gone down in this relationship, over actions that he has taken to cause a rift here, to cause obstacles, to cause challenges between himself and the Divine Feminine. Or the Divine Masculine knows that he definitely broke the Divine Feminine's heart by what he's done. The next card after that, look at this. We do have fall. And I interpret this in one of two ways. Of course, the fall season, which we are currently in. And also a relationship that has fallen down. And perhaps the Divine Masculine here, whoever is identifying with that energy, has a lot of regrets over what's happened, knowing that he ended up hurting the Divine Feminine more than likely. You know, and of course that could be reversed, guys. It doesn't have to be so gender specific. But we're concentrating more so on the messages that are being indicated here. So however truly you are resonating with that. I do love this next card, which is Spring, which offers growth. So we've got 2 seasons represented here. We've got the fall season, which we are currently in. And then we've got the spring season of next year, something to look forward to, welcoming in the growth that is possible in this situation, in this person's life, or in your life, Scorpio. The next card after that is cycles. So yeah, this is a situation, guys, that has to go through its particular cycles and phases so that it can come out on the other side of the dark space that I feel this person may be in. And again, Scorpio, if this is you, you'll make it. You will make it to the other side. You just have to face the truth about the situation and put yourself first, especially in regard to your health, and don't self-sabotage. Get out of your own way and welcome in the healing that is possible here. Okay, let's add some Infinity Oracle to this by Fire Witch Tarot. Angels and spirit guides for Scorpio, please, for this bonus reading. What else do we need to know at this time? What else do we need to know at this time? What other significant message for Scorpio, please, angels and spirit guides, for this bonus reading? Interesting. We've got undress. If you and this person, Scorpio, were intimate, you know, perhaps you remember those times. This is somebody that you ultimately feel is your true love. And if you were able to express that love by way of intimacy and physical pleasure, then that's certainly being addressed here. You know, we do have ultimately this Ace of Wands, and it does say passion ignited. So I feel if you are in separation from a true love, Scorpio, and they are in separation from you, part of the cycle here is some of you guys might actually have a reconnection with this individual. That's a possibility here. Let's see what else. What else, please, for Scorpio for this bonus reading? Please bring it forward at this time. What else do we need to know for Scorpio, please, angels and spirit guides? Walking blindly and purify. Interesting. Look at this. Bottom of the deck, masculine. It says, waiting on you. So not only do we have the divine feminine represented here, we now have a masculine waiting on the divine feminine. And I did tap in earlier to this codependency card where I did feel for some of you, not for everyone, that it is the divine feminine who is dealing with addictions at this time. Or it's the divine feminine that's heavily affected by what's going on here. And I as well tap into divine feminine energy from this card where it says walking blindly. You know, a divine feminine that's just kind of going through the motions of life and dealing with the challenges, not even seeing where she's going, kind of in a daze as to how to overcome certain challenges. And if a divine feminine, again, is dealing with codependent behavior, then some of you guys resonating with this, you know, this person, if it's not you, Scorpio, then they've kind of just been walking around like a zombie, just going from day to day, not quite knowing how to get themselves onto a better path. But I feel here that eventually that's a possibility here. Purify also coming through here. That's healing energy here. And I really feel that that is what this person needs, whoever is in this space, because it's a very toxic energy, and purification would certainly assist in the healing process here. And if it is a divine feminine who is dealing with addictions, and the divine masculine is here saying, you know what, I'll be here waiting for you when you're ready, when you're healed, when you're better. And on the other side of that, if it is the divine masculine who's dealing with those addictive issues, you know, he might think that his person, his true love, his divine feminine has abandoned him, and that's actually not the case. He's waiting on his divine feminine to come back around. And I feel that that's a possibility here for the two of you to reconnect at the right time, because it's definitely going to take some time for movement to occur here, to get to a place of something that's more uplifting and positive. You know, as I mentioned, we do have that season of spring. So it's going to take a few months for things to start improving, but ultimately it will get better. There are improved conditions that are represented here. That is what the Judgment card is bringing forward. Things slowly improving and getting better. So that's a good thing. Let's add some signs from Spirit Love Oracle to this. What else do we need to know at this time for Scorpio, please? Angels and spirit guides. Please bring it forward for me. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know for you for this bonus reading? Perfect. 1111. You know, some people identify this particular card with twin flame energy. So some of you may certainly resonate with that. Spiritual awakening, again. You are on the right path. I love it. And bottom of the deck, blue. This could either be your favorite color, Scorpio, or it could be the person that you are thinking about. Oh, and I'm grabbing this next one as well. Look at that, 888. If you happen to be seeing that number repetitively, pay attention, Scorpio, trying to grab your attention. So 1111. Either you are now on the right path, Scorpio, or this person is, which is beautiful. They need to be. Whoever is in that space. It's time to make a wish, you know? Make a wish and watch it come true. The energies of this blue card are amazing as well. It does say serenity, tranquility, and peace. And whoever is identifying with this codependency, it's anything but peaceful. It's anything but serenity and tranquility. You know, it's chaotic, it's traumatic, it's toxic. And whoever will make it onto the other side, this is what's coming in. And look at the energies of this 888 card. It does say new opportunities and abundance are coming your way soon. So welcome in the energies of these messages here, Scorpio, because it could certainly be for you, and it could be for the person that you're thinking about as well for this reading. So yes, there are challenging elements to this reading, but there are also some pretty amazing cards that are blessing this reading for you, Scorpio. You're going to make it through this. And if it's not you that is in that space dealing with addictions, then it's the person that you're thinking about for this reading. However specific this reading is coming forward with that storyline, I do feel that there are some of you out there who will be able to resonate with this, and I truly hope that it offers you some help and guidance here. Okay, so let's add some additional healing messages to this. Angels and spirit guides for Scorpio, please. What else do we need to know at this time? Please bring forward healing messages for Scorpio for this bonus reading. Meditation. Beautiful. Bottom of the deck is freedom. Sometimes when our world, our life is so crazy, chaotic, and busy, and there's a lot that's challenging us, we forget to quiet our mind and still our mind and just go within to try to figure out solutions and a different path for ourselves. You know, and it's being confirmed here that finally, Scorpio, you are on the right path, and it may also resonate with the person that you are thinking about for this reading. And we have freedom. This person will break free from their addictions. It's just a matter of time. Whoever it is, either it's you, Scorpio, or the person, again, that you're thinking about. Freedom is here to welcome in a brand new day for whoever needs it. Love that. Love that. So make a wish, make it count, guys. Make it count. All right, so I want to add some Lover's Oracle to this. So angels and spirit guides, please, for this bonus reading for Scorpio, bring it forward for me. Let me grab this bottom of the deck. Okay, very fitting message. It says, it is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. I feel this particular card is truly speaking to whoever is in this space. Because in order to fully heal and overcome these obstacles from that, it takes focus. Every bit of strength that needs to be put into that. And that will bring about healing and restored health and vitality. So that's perfect. The other card that came through, you may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. So we got to go through some hardships sometimes in order to see the light, in order to see the blessings that actually can come in for us. So I really feel both of those messages are so fitting for the way this whole reading has unfolded for this bonus reading, Scorpio. Wow. All right, guys. So let's close this out with some final thoughts, as I often do with my Guardian Angel deck. Let's take a look and see what's coming in for you this time. For Scorpio, please. Bottom of the deck. I love this. Look at that, guys. Manifestation. Believe in yourself. Trust your instincts and follow your heart. For in doing so, you shall manifest all your heart desires. The life you have for so long aspired to create will soon manifest. Fantastic. Fantastic. Things are going to start coming to fruition for you, Scorpio. Okay? And we also have self-criticism. So this card reads, we, your angels, ask you to please be more compassionate towards yourself. Observe the times when you have critical thoughts about you and make an effort to replace these negative thoughts with positive, loving ones. You are a wondrous being of light, even if at times you think you are less than perfect. Remember that God and divine perfection exists in all things. What a beautiful message to come through for you, Scorpio. So if you've been very self-critical with yourself, this is a reminder for you that try to see yourself from a loving standpoint. You are a wondrous being of light, Scorpio. And for those of you resonating with a loved one, whether romantic in nature or a relative who is in this very dark space of codependency, perhaps they have been very self-critical with themselves. And I truly feel that through positive energies that are brought forward from loved ones and friends and a great support system, they can welcome in truly the healing that is so needed in their life. So again, really, whoever is resonating with that, I really hope that you guys take from this reading whatever healing energies are coming forward here because the potential to overcome all of that, it's here, okay? And I feel if it's not you, Scorpio, and if it's somebody else that you're thinking about for this reading that is in that space, they may have been dealing with this for a very long time, to where they may have given up on themselves, just self-criticizing. It's like, you know what, I'm never going to get this handled, or I'm never going to overcome this. There are so many positive energies that can come through here in this reading. We've got manifestation. We've got the 1111 card indicating a spiritual awakening, and that you are on the right path. And perhaps you are both on the right path. So welcome in the opportunities and this amazing abundance, Scorpio, that has the potential to come in for you, as well as this person that you are thinking about for this reading. All right, guys, so that's where I'm going to leave it this time around for this bonus reading. I truly hope that however specific this was, whoever resonated with this, that it offered you the guidance that you really needed to hear at this time, and that it helped you. All right, guys, so thank you so much for tuning in. I will be back with more readings for you, Scorpio. And if you're interested in a private reading, all of that information is down below in the description box. So take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.